Okay, it is Saturday, May 13th, and I was looking around in the garden yesterday afternoon, looking at the garlic, thinking, wow, it's about time to harvest this garlic. And I really messed up this year, waited too long. It's already sprouted. The cloves have separated, and it's sprouted. So I mean, some of it's still good, like this one is still beautiful. Whoops. Let me get the shovel, hang on. So this one is still fine. The head is intact, but a lot of them have already separated. And I've never, this is our 4th year to grow garlic, and this is that store-bought garlic. This isn't garlic we save, so maybe that's the difference. Maybe it just gets ready on a different schedule, but I just really messed up with it, let it go too long. So it's already separated and sprouted. So if anybody out there who grows garlic has had this happen and can tell me what I ought to do, let me know. I just messed up, y'all. And I thought about just not showing it, but then I felt guilty. It's like you're supposed to show the good, the bad, the ugly, everything. Your successes, your failures, and all that stuff. So I guess this will go under the failure category. I'm not going to waste it. I'm going to eat it. But I just don't know exactly what the what the best thing to do with it. A little disappointing, but some of it's still pretty and we'll preserve. But here's some I've already been out here doing. Here's a pretty head. Here's a pretty head. This one sprouted. This one sprouted. So, well, I don't know. This one's way sprouted. This one's just starting to separate. Just messed up. I didn't keep a close enough eye on it. Normally, I end up harvesting garlic after I'm out of school, like that first week out of school, and I still have 2 weeks left. So it just snuck up on me. It just had an earlier season this year. So no excuses. I just messed up. But if anybody knows what the best thing to do at this point would be, I mean, this one's completely separated. Dang, I hate that too. It was looking so pretty. I'll do something with it. We're getting a big bucket of garlic. And I wasn't familiar with this type, and I guess when it started doing these multiple shoots out of the top, that's probably when all the cloves were sprouting. No, that's not right, because this one has all those funny multiple shoots, and it's still intact. I just don't know. It's crazy. But in the 4 years, I think, that we've been growing garlic, I'll check the computer, I've never had this happen. We have always harvested it right at the right time and had beautiful garlic, and I've done the little garlic braids and hung them up to dry and had great garlic, but this year just messed it up. I guess this goes under another learning experience. But for these ones that are just completely separated and sprouted, if anybody has any words of wisdom or what the best thing to do with this is, please let me know. All right, I guess I'm going to go ahead and dig it all. I'll come back and show you what it looks like when I get through. Thanks. Smells good and garlicky. Some of them are beautiful. That one's still gorgeous. Beautiful. That one's good. Alright, I'm feeling less disgusted with myself now. I'm getting some pretty garlic. That one's okay. pretty. Big pretty worm. Check out that night crawler. It's as good as one of my snakes. Alright, so this is all the garlic that we planted from that store-bought garlic. And some of it we got nice heads. And a lot of it we have already divided and sprouting heads. So yeah, here's another example of that. So just kind of miscalculated and didn't watch it closely enough on this. We'll see what happens with it. And this bed is the bed that I just dug that out of, and this was the store-bought garlic bed, and we planted it a full 2 weeks after the other bed, and I'm going to go check it out in just a second and see if we've waited too long on it too. Back in a second. So this is all our garlic that we dug out of that one bed that I got used the store-bought clove, or the store-bought head, and the cloves from the store-bought head to plant. And these dadgum ladybug or roly-polies off of it. This is the garlic we got from that, and some of the heads are still nice and picked at the right time. I mean, there's a pretty one. It's a pretty one. It's an interesting one, but some of them just went a little bit too long. So should have kept a closer eye on it. I was going by previous experience about what time of year we generally harvest, and it was too late this year, just a little too late. So again, if anybody has ever done this and has picked it when it's gone on a little too long like this, let me know how it turned out, if I need to do anything differently. But usually after we pick it, I lay it somewhere and just let it dry, and then after it's thoroughly dried and all the dirt has dried, then I'll braid them and hang them. And so that's what I intend to do with these. But if someone has experience with them going too far and sprouting, let me know if I should do something differently to keep those, or what you've done in your experience, because I haven't messed up like this on this particular thing before. I've messed up on other stuff, but haven't made this particular mistake before. So new ground. If someone knows or has any suggestions or ideas, let me know. Otherwise, I'm going to let these dry and then braid them and hang them like I've done in the past. Alright, I'm going to go check out that other bed from the garlic that we saved from our own garlic seed. Thanks. I was cutting across the garden to get to my garlic bed, and look who I found. I'm not going to worry you bad this time, guy, but I guess I ought to name you if you're going to be a constant companion in the garden. Isn't she pretty? Can y'all see her? Pretty girl. Just stretched out here in the green beans. Speaking of green beans, look at these guys. Aren't they gorgeous? If I come out here to pick green beans and you're out here tomorrow, you're going to scare me to death. Alright, pretty girl. Check out, she's just laying there. Check out these green beans. I'm going to pick these guys tomorrow. She just hangs in the garden. I'm going to leave you alone, Mama. There, she sees me now. Pretty girl. Alright, I'm going to leave you alone today. Bye-bye. Okay, this is the other bed of garlic that we grew from garlic we saved from our own garlic last year. And again, I mean, it looks like it's ready to dig, but it's so early. Normally I dig it right at the end of May after I'm already out of school. But apparently it just got ready earlier this year. I guess it's been warm, and so it triggered it to go ahead and do its thing. So I'm going to dig up a few of these and see if I've waited too long on these too. I'll try to do it while holding the camera. Hang on. Let's see what we got. I'd be so disappointed if I ruined all this garlic, y'all. It doesn't even look ready. It's just small. See, it looks like it could go on further. Is this just gonna be a weird garlic here? There's lettuce. Oh, shoot. I don't think it's gonna grow much more. Maybe it needed more light. Kinda pitiful. I don't know if I ought not let these things grow longer. Don't even know the foliage is dying. Let me go down to this other end where the plants are bigger. Those are bigger. They're starting to bend. See if these look any better. A slightly disappointing garlic here. Not much to them. Tempted to leave these longer. Give them the extra 2 weeks. The foliage doesn't look very nice. I don't know how much more they're going to grow. What to do? Dig a couple more. Well, I was beginning to think there wasn't a big trick to growing garlic because we've grown it. I think this is the 4th year and had beautiful garlic every year and no problem. This year it's just like a riddle. I'm gonna have to talk with Al and see what we want to do with this. And I don't think it's ready to dig. And those heads are tiny. And look at these things. What do y'all think? I don't know. The heads are tiny, but the foliage is brown. It's like maybe it didn't get enough water or didn't get enough light. If I let it grow longer, do you think the garlic will get larger? Don't know. I don't know. Y'all get some advice. Help me. Thanks for watching. Bye.